Everyone, I hope you're all keeping well. I hope you had a really good weekend. Today, Tuesday session, we're going to start off with, it's probably going to be about 10 minutes of stretching. We've got a little activation circuit that we're going to do afterwards just to get those smaller muscle groups kind of switched on, which will be about 5 minutes. Then we're going into like a slightly bigger circuit, which is going to kind of be a mixture of mobility and functional movements today. And then at the end, we've got another little mini circuit, but for abs this time. Okay, so we'll start off with our stretching then, guys. So I just want everyone to come up into a high plank to start off with. And all we're going to do is just lift up into our downward dog position and then just start off stretching out the back of your legs, okay? So we're just going to prop the heels up and down like so. Cool. Once we've done that, just on your toes, just gentle rocks, side to side of the hips. So just loosening up into your sides today. Good stuff. Right, back into those heel pumps. Just try and walk your feet up a little bit further this time now. So they're just under you a little bit more. Cool, and then from there, little wiggles, side to side, just loosen up through the lower back, through the back of the legs. Good work, guys. Right, from there, we're gonna just step up into our first pigeon stretch. We're gonna hold that for 30 seconds. So just up nice and tall to start off with. So 30 seconds up nice and tall, and then we're just, rather than coming up into our downward dog today, we're just going to drop down into that lower position for a further 30 seconds. So just get a nice stretch through the glutes to start off with. 10 more seconds here, and then we'll drop down. Cool, down onto those forearms then. We're really stretching out through your glutes. So we've got another 30 seconds here, and then we're going to switch the sides. We've got about 15 seconds left in this stretch now. Cool, nice job, guys. So just start coming back up onto your hands, step that foot back, and then switch it over. Other leg now. So we'll start up nice and tall. So again, just feeling a nice stretch out through your glutes. 30 seconds here, just really breathe in. Nice deep breaths, in through the mouth, out through the nose. And almost like breathing into that stretch. 10 more seconds and then we'll drop down. So down onto your forearms. Really good stuff. So still just carry on nice deep breaths. A few more seconds here, and then we're going to come back up into our downward dog position. Cool, so just come up onto your hands then, step that foot back, we'll come up into downward dog. This time, rather than pumping both your heels, I just want you to drop both down to the floor. So we're just getting a nice stretch all through the back of your legs. We're going to hold that there. 30 seconds, so really push those heels down. Nice stretch to the back of the legs. 10 more seconds, and then we're going to go into our step ups. Perfect. 3, 2, 1. So back to high plank from here. We're going to step that foot out, drop that back knee down to the floor. So we're just starting to stretch out through the hips now. So 30 seconds, just holding it, and then we'll switch the legs before we go into some more dynamic step throughs. Couple more breaths here then. Step it back, other leg, knee down to the floor. You're really opening up through your hip. So 30 seconds, and then we're back up into that high plank. Really good work, guys. Step that back. We're just going to come into some more dynamic step throughs now. So just stepping that foot up nice and high. We're going to do 4 on each side. Once we've done 4, we're going to step that foot back up. Okay, we're going to put that back knee back down to the floor. We're just going to start opening up through our upper body now. So if you've got your left foot forward, left hand off the floor. So we're just going to do some arm rotations through. So 5 of these. Once you've done 5, pop that hand to the floor. We're going to do the same on the other side. Good job. Once we've done 5 of those, hand back down on the floor, step back, switch it over. Same thing on the other side. So hand by your foot to start off with, circles round. Once you've done 5, put that hand back down on the floor. 5 on the other side. Really good stuff. Once you've done 5 there, just step that foot back, drop both knees down to the floor. Okay, we're just going to start stretching out through our back. So we're going to dip down and pull up. So 5 of these in each position. One more. And then we're going to come back to neutral. We're going to just pop your left hand on the back of your head, and we're just going to come into some rotations now. So still working through that upper body. 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. Really good stuff. From there, back up into your downward dog. So we're just going to hold that at the top. This time we're going to come right up onto your tiptoes. So we're really lengthening through your spine this time. So there's a bit more emphasis through your upper body. So onto those tiptoes, really pushing your chest through, lengthening through the spine, try and get those hips up nice and high. Really, really good stuff, guys. Couple more breaths here. So 3, 2, 1. We're going to come back to our high plank and we're going to drop down onto our front. Hands roughly under your shoulders to begin with. We're going to come up into our first cobra position, okay? We're going to hold this for 10 seconds. So really squeeze those shoulders back and down. Once we've done 10 seconds, we're going to drop back down to the floor. Walk your hands a bit further back now. And we're going to lift up again. Again, just really pull those shoulders back and down. 10 seconds here. And I'm going to drop back down. Once more, just take those hands a little bit further back. This time when we push up, you might just want to lift your front of your hips off as well. So lift it up. 10 seconds here. Perfect. Really good stuff, guys. Drop back down. And we'll come back up to that first position where your hands are roughly under your shoulders. And we're just going to push your bum back now. Okay, so we're just going to come into our child's pose. And then once you're in this position, if you want to, just walk those fingers a little bit further away from you. Again, just to stretch out that little bit more. Cool, good stuff. We're just going to walk it over to the left now. So a little bit deeper into that stretch. And then we're going to walk it over to the right. Really, really nice work. Cool. From there, guys, I'm just going to twist so you can see a little bit better. One knee on the floor. We're going to take left leg out nice and straight. Right hand's going to come over, and we're just going to have a nice big stretch over to the side. Okay, so just starting to all feel through your obliques there. So push your foot and your hand away from each other. Really lengthening through your sides. We have got quite a bit of work today, a little bit later, that is working through our sides, so just get them stretched out now. Couple more breaths here. Really good. Back to the middle. And we're going to switch and do the same on the other side. So right foot up this time, left hand on the floor. Right hand's going to come up and over. You're just going to push those hips right up. You're just opening up the space through your sides. And also, you might feel that a little bit under your armpit as well. Stretching through your lats. Perfect, really good stuff, guys. We're going to do one more. So you're just going to come round onto your back this time. So just stretching out through your lower back. Push your left foot over your right knee. And we're just going to drop down, side to side. Just stretching out that lower back. 4 or 5 on one side, and then we're going to switch the leg over. And then switch. Really good work, guys. One more. Perfect. Well, grab a quick drink. It is really hot today, so make sure you're taking on lots of fluid. And like I said, after the stretching today, we're going to go into a little activation circuit. So there's going to be 3 exercises. We're going to do 30 seconds on each. Exercise number 1 are our YTs and Ws. So first round, we're going to go Ys. Second round, we're going to go Ts. Third round, we're going to go Ws, okay? So we're going to be here, slightly bent over, nice flat back. So we're not rounding. We're lifting our chest up. We're making that Y shape there. Okay, once we've done 30 seconds, we're going to just twist our hands. So from here to here. And we're going to make our T shape on the next round. Our third one's going to be our W. So we're going to come out like this and squeeze down. So in a bent over position, it's going to look like this. Squeeze the shoulders back and down. In, out, squeeze back and down. Okay, so that's our YTWs. We'll do one of each at the start of each round. Second one, we're going to come onto your back. And it's just going to be a glute bridge, really squeezing up through your bum. Third one, into our dead bugs, okay? We're going to go 30 seconds on each of those, 3 rounds through. So let's get ready to do it. So YTs and Ws to start off with. 3, 2, 1. So we're just going to start with that Y. So bent over, nice flat spine. Squeezing those shoulders back and down. 30 seconds here. Really good work. 5 seconds to go. And then we're going onto our glute bridges. 3, 2, 1. Onto your back. We're going to go in 3, 2, and 1. So tuck that pelvis under, squeeze up through your glutes. Tuck it under, squeeze up. But actively tuck the pelvis. Make sure you're squeezing up through those glutes. So 30 seconds of work. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. We're then going to hold our first dead bug for 30 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So push your hands into your knees, knees back into your hands. And really focus on breathing through your chest. Really, really good stuff. 10 more seconds here. So 3, 2, and 1. Right, back onto your feet. We're going to go into our T's this time. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So bent over, thumbs coming up towards the ceiling. So make sure it is your thumbs that are coming up. Halfway. Nice flat back. Squeeze the shoulder blades as you bring your thumbs up. So we're really working around the back of your shoulders. So 3, 2, 1. Onto your back. We've got bridges. So 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good work, guys. 10 more seconds. Remember to tuck those hips up. So you're squeezing those abs, and then you're squeezing up through your glutes. 3, 2, 1. We've got dead bugs next. So 3, 2, 1. Really push. Belly button sucked right into the floor. Keep breathing through your chest, guys. You're doing really, really well. 10 more seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. Right, last round. Onto W, sorry. This is my favorite one because it really does get the muscles working through this part of your back. So really important to come out and squeeze those shoulders back and down. Last 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1. So we're coming out into that W shape, squeeze your shoulders back and down. So really stay focused, squeeze those shoulder blades, brace in your tummy muscles, and make sure you're not rounding your upper body, so you still want to have your chest lifted. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Onto bridges then. So 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Tuck it under, squeeze up. Tuck under, squeeze up. Good stuff, guys. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Last 30 on the dead bugs then. So 3, 2, 1. All right, really push those knees into your hands. Breathe through your chest. Shoulders back and down. Make sure your lower back isn't arching. And really push. The more you push, the more tension you're going to create here. 10 seconds. Nearly there. Last 3, 2, 1, and relax. Cool, so that is our activation circuit done. So grab a very, very quick drink. Cool, right, guys. Oops, that was quite loud. We have got our little circuit now. So like I said, it's going to be a mixture of mobility and functional exercise. It's going to be 8 exercises, and we're going to work for 1 minute on each, and we're going to do 3 rounds altogether with a break in between once we've gone through each of the 8. Okay, so round 1, I will go through the exercises as we go through, so it will take a little bit longer, and then round 2, we'll go a little bit faster through it. So first one then, we're going to come up, high plank to start off with. We're going to come up into your downward dog. From there, back to high plank, drop down into a press up, nice and slow on that press up, hands off. and then we're going to come back up into your downward dog. Okay, so that's minute number 1. So we will go in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so up into that downward dog. From there into your high plank, nice and slow, controlled on the way down, hands off, and then we're going to come back up into our downward dog. So high plank, nice and slow, hands off. So we don't need to rush these today, guys. We're really focusing on the movement. So high plank, nice and slow, control press up, hands off, up into downward dog. "20 seconds to go. Good stuff, guys. Last 10. Last 3, 2, 1. Right, next one. We're going to come round onto your bums. We're going to do a sit-up at the top, fingers facing towards your heels. And we're going to come up into a hip bridge. Okay, so 1 minute in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So sit up, hands on the floor, into a bridge. If you need to have your feet under your sofa for the sit-up, that is fine, but really stretch through on that bridge. Get those arms working. That's halfway. And if you can, try and keep your hands on your head as you go down and back up from the sit-up. So you're using your abs a little bit more rather than your arm momentum. 5 more seconds. So 3, 2, and 1. Next one, straight legged walkout. So really always try and keep your legs nice and straight on this. So we're here, we're going to walk the hands out, legs are staying straight. Walk your hands out as far as you can, and then we're going to walk back up, try and keep those legs straight. If you can, back up to standing before we walk out again. If you can't, you can bend a little bit, but really try and straighten the legs out at the bottom of the movement if you can. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So legs straight, walk it out, walk your hands out as far as you can, walk back up, keeping those legs straight, and up to standing. Walk your hands out, walk back up, legs staying straight. So we're really working our mobility through the back of our legs here. Halfway. Really good work, guys. Last 10 seconds. So walk your hands out, walk back up. 3, 2, and 1. Right, next one. We're going to just switch the legs on halfway. So we need to start off left leg straight, right leg bent, tucked in. We're going to come up into a sit-up, hands on the floor, and press through, back down. Okay, so when we get to here, you can put your hand down, bend, stretch up through your hips. So as we sit up, we're opening through the hip joint. So 3, 2, 1. Left leg straight, right leg bent, up. You can use that right hand, tuck the left foot in, and roll up, back down. We are going to switch the legs at halfway. So get ready to test that coordination. We're really opening up through the hips at the top of the sit-up movement here. 3, 2, 1. Switch it over, up, roll. And then just try and straighten that leg as you come down, tuck it up, push through. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. From here into a high plank. We're going to rotate round. We've done these quite a few times. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So into our rotations. I'm going to shuffle off the mat. My shoes get really squeaky. So 1 minute here, guys. So really opening up through your chest. You're also going to get your sides working here. Halfway. Really good work, guys. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Right, next one, we're going to kind of go back into those downward dogs. But when we're in that downward dog now, we're going to lift a leg up, come through and tuck. Other leg up, through and tuck. So 1 minute in 3, 2, and 1. So high plank into downward dog. Lift the leg up, come through, tuck it up under your chest. Switch it over. So it's like a single leg downward dog. You're really stretching out through your hamstring. So when you lift that leg up, really come onto your tiptoes and bring it through. Halfway. Good work, guys. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Up onto your feet. Next one, nice and wide. We're going to come 1, 2, into the middle. 1, 2. Then 1, 2, back to the middle. Okay, so 1 minute. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we've got those Cossack squats. 1, 2, middle, over, and over. 1, 2, middle, over, and over. If you want to stand up in between, your legs are burning, that's fine. We'll come down. 1, 2, middle, over, over, stand. So really stretching out through those inner thighs. And then you're stretching out through your arms. 10 more seconds. Nearly there. Time for one more. 3, 2, and 1. Rest there. Right, nearly there. Last one. Straight leg bear crawl. Okay. So bum's going to be up in the air. We're going to keep on our toes. Just slowly walking forwards and then backwards, trying to keep a nice straight leg. Okay, if you need to bend your knees, that is okay, but try and keep them straight. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So just keep it nice and slow. Today is just about functional movement and moving well, which will carry over long term and be more beneficial. So we're really focusing on quality over quantity today. halfway. And keep those legs nice and straight. Forward and backwards. Bum up in the air. Really good work. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. That is our 8 exercises, guys. Grab a quick drink. Just going to give that camera a bit of a wipe. Cool, right guys, we're going to take another minute, so we're going to take 90 seconds on the rest. Then we're going around that all again. So downward dog to press ups to start off with. Okay, so just make the most of this rest, guys. We've got about 40 seconds. Cool, 20 seconds and we'll get going. So everyone back on their mats. So I said downward dog to press up. So we will go through these a little bit faster now, so I won't be showing you in between. So we'll go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, guys. So a minute again on each. Downward dog, round into that high plank, nice and slow, down to the floor. Release your hands. Back up. Halfway. Nice and slow on those press ups still. Nearly there. 10 more seconds. Last 3, 2, and 1. Sit ups into that hip bridge now. So 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hands on the floor. Up into a bridge. So 1 minute here, guys. Remember what I said about the hands. Try and keep them on your head and really squeeze those hips up as high as you can. Halfway. Keep it going, guys. Nearly there. A few more of these. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Up to standing there. We've got these straight leg walkouts. In 3, 2, and 1. So keep those legs nice and straight. Walk your hands out as far as you can. Walk back up. And then stand. Walk your hands out. Halfway. Nearly there, guys. Couple more of these. We've got time. 15 seconds. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Then we've got those rolling sit-ups. So left leg straight, right leg tucked in 3, 2, and 1. So we're coming up, tucking through. Remember, we're going to switch halfway on these. Ten seconds. So 3, 2, 1. Switch the legs over. 10 seconds to go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Onto your fronts. Plank rotations next. I'm getting one ahead of myself. In 3, 2, and 1. So rotating round. Really good stuff, guys. That's halfway. Fifteen seconds to go on these. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Then we're going into our downward dog. One leg in the air, tucking the knee through. In 3, 2, and 1. So we're up, and we're going to tuck, and we're going to switch. Really good stuff, guys. Really bring that knee up nice and high. It will get a bit army, especially after those rotations through your shoulders. But really try and stretch out still. Leg up nice and high and bring that knee all the way up. You're really going to hit your abs on that knee tuck. 15 seconds to go. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Right, into those squats then with the arm rotations. We'll go in 3, 2, and 1. So we'll start up tall, into it. 1, 2, back to the middle. 1, 2, up to standing. Side to side. To the middle. Take those arms over. Up to standing. Oops. 1, 2, over, over, up to standing. 20 seconds to go, guys. Back to the middle. Over, over. Good stuff. Keep it going. And up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Last one of the round. Straight leg bear crawls in 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. Get those legs straight. Nice and slow with this one. Halfway. Keep it going. Nearly there on this one. 10 seconds to go. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. And we're resting there. Whew. Right, grab a quick drink. One more round like that, guys. Ooh, right, nice deep breaths, guys. 1 minute, and then we're going to go again. So we are going to go for a minute on each of those exercises. Last round through, and then we've got an little mini ab circuit. Try and take about 5 minutes, and we're done. So we've got about 15 minutes to go, guys, and then we're done today. So you're doing really well. Just keep with it now to the end. Right, let's get ready to do it. So downward dogs into press ups. So nice slow press ups. Really try and keep that movement nice and slow. At the bottom, we're going to release those hands. So you're just getting a little bit of activation around the back of your shoulders. So that is the first one then. So we are going in 3, 2, and 1. So up into that downward dog. Round into your high plank. Nice and slow. Hands off. Stretch out. High plank, control it. Hands off. Halfway. Ten seconds to go, guys. Nice and slow on that press up still. 3, 2, 1. Sit up to hip bridge. So 3, 2, 1. Hands on your head if you can. Really work those abs. Fingers towards your heels. Squeeze those hips up. So we're really working our hip mobility and our shoulder mobility, as well as working through our triceps on this one. Drive those hips up. Halfway, guys. Keep driving all the way up. Make sure you're not dropping off with those hips as high as you can get them. Nice, good quality movement on this. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We've got our straight leg walkout next. Okay, so 1 minute on here in 3, 2, and 1. So legs nice and straight. So we're going to stretch up those hamstrings, and then by taking those hands out as far as you can, we're going to get those tummy muscles working, as well as our stabilizing muscles around your shoulders. Okay, so stretch up those hamstrings, walk it out. Halfway. Really good stuff, guys. So keep those legs nice and straight. Hands right above your head. One more rep this time. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Right, then we're into those rolling sit-ups. Tuck that right foot in, left leg nice and straight. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So into a sit-up. Open up through your hips. So really open up those hips, guys. Legs nice and straight. So this one, we're obviously working our abs in that sit-up movement. And then we're just working our mobility through our hips. Switch it over, that's halfway. Good work, guys. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Right, plank rotations next. So we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So rotate those arms around. We're also pivoting on your feet here. So this one, working upper body mobility. Our muscles in the side of our abs, our obliques, will also be working to stabilize. We're just generally working rotation through the body. Halfway. Keep going, guys. Ten more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Right, downward dog, raising the leg, tucking the knee through. In 3, 2, and 1. So up, take the leg up, tuck it through. Up, take it through. So we're working on mobility through our hips, through our hamstring, and then we're just going to work our abs on that last bit, on that tuck. Really good work, guys. Halfway. Nearly there, guys. 5 more seconds. Last 3, 2, 1. Into those squats next. 2 more to go. 3, 2, 1. Let's take it down. Over to the side. Over to the other side. Middle. Rotate up to standing. Make sure on this as well, guys, your knees aren't dropping in here. Keep those knees out. Straighten one of the legs, back to the middle. So again, we're stretching out through those groins. We're going to get a bit of activation through our glutes as well as we come side to side. And we're also stretching out upper body when we take that arm over. 20 seconds to go. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Last one then, last of those straight leg bear crawls. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So we're working our shoulders on this, working our calves, working our hamstrings, really working our flexibility. Halfway. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest there, guys. Woo. Right, let's take a little breather. We have got some abs going on next. Camera's gone wonky. It's going to straighten you out so you can see. It's better. Cool, right, that should be okay. Hopefully you guys can all see that. Right, so 3 ab exercises. We're going to do 30 seconds on each of the exercises, and we're going to do 3 rounds. So the first one, knees at 90 degrees into that dead bug position, but we're just going to alternate opposite hand, opposite leg. Then we're going to come round into a plank position here, and we're just going to rotate those hips to work those obliques. Then the third one, I don't think we've done these in any of the classes yet. We're just going to hold a V-sit position for 30 seconds. So there are 3 exercises, guys, and then we're done after that. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. So alternating dead bugs. So 30 seconds here. Ten seconds to go, guys. Just make sure your head's nice and flat on the floor. Lower back pushed in. Last 3, 2, 1. Round onto your front then, into our plank, and we'll go in 3, 2, and 1. So tummy tight, and you're just going to drop side to side. It's up to you how big you go with this movement. You should really start to get this through your obliques. So when we go onto that V-sit next, it's going to get a little bit tasty. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Round onto your backs then, into that V-sit. 3, 2, 1. So try with straight legs. If you need to bend them, that's fine. But 30 seconds, just holding this position. Breathe through your chest, halfway. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Woo, ouchie. Right, onto your back, dead bugs. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, those V-sits are a little bit horrible. They're going to build as well. So again, on these, make sure that lower back's pushed right in. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Round into a plank. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. So drop those hips. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back to V-sit. 3, 2, 1. Find that bite point. I'm not going to be able to talk for this 30, but stay with me. Halfway. Mind over matter, guys. Stay with it. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, they are definitely up there with one of my least favourites. 3, 2, 1. Dead bugs. Right, we're on the last round now, guys. Last little push for those abs. Halfway. 3, 2, 1. Round into a plank. We're going in 3, 2, 1. So rotating those hips. Ten more seconds, guys. Right, 3, 2, 1. Last round, V-sit. Oh, deep breath, guys. We've got this. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Right, stay with me. Stay focused. Halfway. Keep going, guys. Nearly there. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh. Really, really good work, guys. Right, so let's have a very, very quick stretch to finish off. So we'll just come round into your hip flexor. If you want to grab a drink, that's fine before we stretch. We're just stretching out through your hips. Right, switch it over. We won't do too much stretching. We have had quite a stretchy class today. Good stuff, guys. Up to standing then. We just stretch out back of your legs. Perfect. Then from there, onto your knees. Just stretch out those arms again. We are done after this one. Awesome work today, guys. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. Thursday, we'll be taking it up a notch and it'll be a bit more of a high intensity stuff again. But enjoy that. Hope you enjoyed that class, guys, and I'll see you on Thursday.